Buckle up, space fans. Get ready to explore the most mind-blowing and spine-tingling images from Mars that left scientists scratching their heads and questioning everything we thought we knew about our mysterious red neighbor. From bizarre rock formations to unexplained shapes, these 15 jaw-dropping photos of Mars are so wild, they'll make you wonder if we're really alone in the universe. Let's dive into the first mind-bending image that sparked a global phenomenon, the infamous face on Mars captured by NASA's Viking 1 orbiter back in 1976. This striking snapshot has been fueling conspiracy theories and sparking our imagination for decades, and it all starts here. Fasten your seatbelts, folk. The real showstopper here is this peculiar shape in the upper center of our Martian photo. We're talking about a face that caught everyone's attention. Some see two peepers, a schnoz, and even a wacky hairdo. Others claimed it was a young Elvis or maybe even an extraterrestrial monument. The buzz got NASA curious, so they sent in the Mars Global Surveyor to snap another pic of this famous face. But guess what? This time around, our Martian friend looks more like a blob than an alien masterpiece. Just a regular mesa, not a mysterious ancient site after all. Get ready for some seriously space-age coolness. Imagine stumbling upon a cryptic message on Mars that looks like it was sent directly from an extraterrestrial friend. Back in 2016, NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter captured an epic shot of the red planet's surface, and what we see are these mysterious dunes that form a pattern eerily reminiscent of Morse Code. It's like Mother Nature decided to give us a galactic puzzle, but sadly, deciphering this cosmic code reveals it spells out nothing more than Martian nonsense. Still, can you blame us for hoping for an interstellar message from beyond? Space fans, here's the scoop. Planetary scientist Veronica Bray cracked the code in a dune image and discovered the hidden message reads 13. But that's not all. We've got another bone-chilling find from NASA's Curiosity rover, where it snapped a pic resembling a thigh bone on Mars, and trust us, it wasn't an alien fossil. Get ready for a mind-blowing discovery. Scientists have been stumped trying to figure out where those Martian blueberries came from, but now they're turning to Earth's own hidden gems. Or should we say, hidden rocks. By studying spherical formations here on our planet that look eerily similar to the Martian ones, researchers are cooking up a fresh theory about what might have created these cosmic blue beauties. But don't go reaching for your morning oatmeal and blueberries just yet, because these blueberries aren't even close to being the plant-based kind. They're actually tiny balls of hematite spotted by NASA's Mars Opportunity rover back in 2004 near the Fram crater, and they're more alien than anything you'd find on a fruit bowl. Get ready to leap into the fascinating world of Martian geology. Check out this extraordinary Martian tadpole. Yes, you read that right, a crater with a tail that's making waves on Mars. NASA's super smart Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter discovered it, and scientists think it might have been sculpted by flowing water, which is huge because we're talking about the red planet here. The formation looks like a yo-yo or even a sperm, but trust us, this isn't any living creature, no tadpoles or frogs hopping around on Mars just yet. This find is actually giving us major clues about Mars' watery past, and we can't get enough of it. Get ready for a fantastic Martian mystery. You've probably heard the buzz about the Martian fish, a rock that looked suspiciously like a fish on the red planet. But don't be hooked by its oceanic illusion. There's no water world hiding beneath Mars' rusty surface. What's really going on here? It's all about how our eyes perceive shadows and light. The way this rock's shape met the sun's rays created an image that made it pop out as a fish. But let's dive deeper into what NASA scientists have to say about finding life beyond Earth. Or should we say, what might have lived there long ago? Mars' atmosphere has always been too thin for complex organisms to thrive, which means no massive fossils for us to discover, and certainly no schools of Martian fish swimming in the crimson seas. Get ready to be blown away by Martian marvels. Check out this stunning shot from NASA's Opportunity rover in 2016. What looks like an otherworldly jet soaring across the crimson landscape. Nope, it's actually a dust devil, just like the ones spinning up dirt back on Earth. These whirlwinds might seem alien, but they're quite familiar. Dust devils are short-lived yet powerful, ranging from tiny tornadoes to massive twisters, and guess what? They always shoot straight up into the air. Get ready for two Martian marvels that'll make you go wild. First, let's talk about dust devils, those swirly columns of air that can pop up on Earth and even Mars. They're mostly harmless, but sometimes these whirlwinds can grow so massive they pose a real threat to both humans and homes. Since we've got our eyes on the red planet for future explorers, understanding these Martian dust devils is crucial. Now, let's shift gears to an island that'll make you think of breakfast, a waffle-shaped feature on Mars. Spotted by the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter in 2014, this 1.2-mile-wide wonder sits amidst ancient lava flows, leaving us wondering what other tasty treats does Mars have in store for us. Get ready to debunk one of the coolest Martian mysteries. No dragons in sight. This supposed dragon scale on Mars isn't a Game of Thrones leftover, but rather an incredible result of lava pushing ancient rock formations up from beneath the surface, sculpted by millions of years of erosion. Now, let's dive into the big question: what kind of water played a part in this geological artistry, and how did it team up with Martian rocks to create this clay masterpiece? Get ready to stir up some Martian mystery. You won't believe what NASA's Curiosity rover spotted on the red planet: a suspended spoon that seems to be stretching out its handle over the alien landscape like an otherworldly utensil. Fred K., a keen-eyed space enthusiast, picked up on this unusual sighting in a raw image from Mars Salty 9, which is August 30th for us Earthlings. This eerie long-handled spoon appears to hover above its own shadow, leaving us wondering, what's the Martian story behind this peculiar sight? Buckle up, space enthusiasts. The internet went wild with speculation when a mysterious blip popped up on NASA's horizon, with some believing it could be an out-of-this-world encounter, literally. But let's not jump to conclusions just yet. NASA scientist Doug Ellison burst that extraterrestrial bubble by revealing the truth. It was probably just a cosmic ray party crasher, caused by high-energy particles cruising through space. Now, are you ready for another Martian mystery? Get ready for some mind-blowing Martian mysteries. You might remember the buzz around a baffling image from NASA, where people were making wild guesses, from fancy cufflinks to an old-school ALCD owl, but it turned out to be just a tiny plastic piece of their rover. But that's not all, folks. Let's dive into another breathtaking sight on the red planet, the infamous Mars avalanche. This ain't no horror movie scene. Instead, we've got an avalanche on Mars, and it looks stunning in this 2010 image captured by NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, showing a massive cloud of particles racing up a steep Martian cliff. Buckle up, space fans. On Mars, springtime is anything but boring. That's when ice blocks go extreme sports, plummeting 60-40 feet down a cliff face in April or early May, creating massive dust clouds. Just imagine the astronomers' faces when they saw this Martian mayhem captured in an image back then. Talk about shaking things up. But hold on to your space helmets. We're not done with interplanetary intrigue yet, because on December 2017, a UFO enthusiast blog took NASA's Curiosity rover footage of a round object and spun it as evidence of a red planet cannonball leftover from an otherworldly war. Fasten your seatbelts, space fans. Let's dive into some out-of-this-world debunking. Literally, NASA's rover team recently shared a chuckle-inducing reality check on Twitter. They busted the claim about a Martian cannonball and pointed out that what looks like a small ball is actually a tiny concretion, measuring less than a quarter-inch in size, made up of minerals like calcium sulfate, sodium, and magnesium. No intergalactic ammo here. But hold on to your Martian map, because we've got more mind-blowing sightings coming up next. Who would have thought we'd see jelly donuts on Mars? Get this, NASA wasn't buying into wild theories that some Martian mystery was actually an alien fungus. The truth was far more down to earth. It all started when a rover simply drove over it and accidentally uncovered what was just buried under the surface. No extraterrestrial life in sight. One thing's for sure though, Mars is still snack-free, so if you're planning that intergalactic picnic, you might want to keep looking. Now, let's dive into another fascinating find by NASA's Reconnaissance Orbiter. Check out this mind-boggling formation deep within the labyrinth of the night, also known as Noctis Labyrinthus. This eerie landscape on the Martian surface is a mix of towering sand dunes, massive boulders, and layered sedimentary deposits, making it one of the most visually striking features we've seen yet on our red planet neighbor. Fasten your seatbelts, space fans. As Martian valleys crumbled over time, they revealed their ancient secrets by exhuming the remnants from beneath, resulting in a mind-bending, multi-layered mesa that's simply out of this world. And if these cosmic images aren't making you starstruck yet, trust us, there are plenty more Mars marvels waiting to blow your mind. Be sure to check out our other videos for an intergalactic adventure like no other.